Hello, this is Shannon of Ebonygeek45, and what we're going to be doing today, and we're going to hop right on in there, is we're going to be working with constants because that is something that I really should be showing you how to do, that I really keep skipping over, and while I have my mind on it, I want to go ahead and get into it. And after this one, it'll be on back to operators because I have a couple more things to show you there. Now, a constant is a variable that you don't want to change the value on, such as a lot of people say pi because pi will always stay the same value. And the reason being is that constants is variables that you do not want to change, unlike regular variables whose values can change. So when you make a constant, make sure that it's a variable that you don't want to change the value on. And so I'm going to give you some examples. Um, or I'm going to give you an example of how to work with a constant. And I'm going to name this one solid. And when you're doing a constant, you always want to make it in caps. Okay, so what we have is we're saying that it's a constant by this keyword. And it's going to be um, int, okay? And I'm going to name it a solid. And we're going to make it equal to 345. And another thing while I'm doing this is I want to explain to you that in C++, spaces really don't matter. And I'll leave it like that just to prove it to you. Now, it doesn't matter here, but it does matter in your values. So don't put extra spaces in your values, because if you put a space there, C++ is going to say, okay, that's 34, and we'll do 34, but what the heck is that 5 there for? Okay, so don't do anything with the values. Okay, so let's go ahead and get back to it. And then we're going to make a constant string, and I need to get those caps out of there. And we're going to make a constant string, and I'm going to name that concrete. Alright, and we're going to make that equal to, and I'm going to put a string here, and actually I want to put that in caps. Only can change at point of creation. And that's the only time, that's the only place that you want to change a constant. Okay, and then we're going to do another constant. Get those caps out of there. The keyword should not be in caps, as you can see with the little bubble that just popped up. And we're going to name this one here. And we're going to make it equal to, and we're going to copy this, and we're going to put the same thing in this line. Yes, I know it probably would have been quicker to type it. Okay, now, alright, and then we're going to do some regulars, regular variables. And it's going to go int regular equals 1, 2, 3, because that's easy to think of. And we got string. I'm going to name that Versi, and we're going to make that equal to, I am versatile. I can spell it right. A towel, and will change. Alright. Okay. And as you can see, I put my little comments here so that we don't have to go through my horrid typing in order to get there. And we're going to pop down to our description and code to computate. And what we're going to put in here is CO and we're going to put working with constants, and we're going to put some lines in there so that we know what we're doing, because that's always nice to know. Alright, and then now that we put our description in there, let's go to our computation and output section. See, it's nice to put these comments in so that you know exactly what you were doing. And I'm going to put cout, and in order to have some good, spacing in there, let's go ahead and put a little decoration and in the line right there, and then we're going to get to our coding. Okay, so we're going to put cout, and then we're going to pull down our first constant variable. Okay, and then okay, and we're gonna put some lines here, and I bet y'all be saying she just crazy about them lines and tabs, but in order to make things look kind of nice, get that out of there, and we're gonna put an end line. And what we're gonna do here to try to cut down on some time, we're gonna copy this because we want to do that 4 more times, I think. Oops, what did I do there? Okay, 1 more time. And what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna change our variables. Okay, just cheating on some typing. And so we're gonna put our second variable here, our second constant variable here, and that is concrete. Okay, and then we're gonna put our next constant variable here, and that's here. And then we're going to put our regular variables in, which, as you remember, they're all lowercase. That's how you designate between your constant variables and your regular variables. And this one was Versi. Okay, now that we have all that going, let's go ahead and run it and see how we did. Let's see if I made any mistakes. Ooh, yes I did. Okay. Hold on for 1 second. Okay, I bet you guys saw that I did that. Make sure to put your that is so embarrassing. Make sure to put your little formatting in a string, because that's what it is. Okay, and let's go ahead and try to get this taken care of real quick. That is so embarrassing, and I bet you guys was just yelling, don't do it. Okay, so just give me 1 minute to fix that. Alrighty, and let's try it again, because it's definitely gonna let me know if I made any more mistakes. Alrighty, and what we're showing here is, remember, 345 was our constant, and only can change at point of creation. That's our two constants right there. And 123 is our regular variable, and I'm versatile, and we'll change as our other regular variable. And let's go ahead and bring this down, or let me go ahead and close that out, because at this point I am gonna go ahead and prove it to you. We're gonna put this under our changing variables comment. And like I said, you do this so that you know exactly what your program is doing, and especially good for new coders. And we're going to go with our first variable, which is solid. Okay, and we're going to try to change it and make it equal to 789. And see, as you can see up there, it's 345. And so let's go ahead and try to change it. And you will see exactly what happened when you try to change a constant variable. Okay, and of course there's an error, and that was to be expected. And what the error is saying, as you can see on the bottom of the screen, is assignment of read-only variable solid, meaning you cannot change this variable. Okay, and okay, so let's go ahead, comment that out, and let's go ahead and try to change the concrete. My code is going all out of line. Okay, and we're gonna make it equal to change me. You think it's gonna change? Let's run it. And there's another error, and it's saying passing constant blah blah blah. You can't do it. Okay, bottom line. Okay, so let's go ahead and comment that out. And what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go, a little ding there. Okay, we're gonna say okay, fine, I get it. And let's see, regular, and we're gonna change the regular to, what am I thinking, 101. And I'm thinking you already know that we shouldn't have not one problem changing these. And we're gonna be told you I am flexible. Okay, and the way we're gonna do this is we're just gonna copy this, and we're gonna paste this because I forgot to set my timer, and I'm pretty sure I am going over the timeline. And so in that case, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and split this tutorial, so half of this might be on one tutorial and half might be on another one. And so in any case, and what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna prove to you right now that, let's change the constant the only place that you could change it, which is right here at the point of creation. So we're gonna go ahead and change that, and what I'm gonna put in here is I am now changed. Okay, and that's the only place that you could change a constant, and it's very important. It is like that for a very important reason. Let's go ahead and save it and run it. Okay, and as you can see, our first set is going only can be changed 345 the same, and as down here they will not change unless you change them at the top where we did change this one. Let's see, let's pull it up again. Well, we did change this one. As you can see, I am now changed. That's the proper way to change a constant variable. And of course the regular variables did change as you knew they would. And the reason why I tried to go through that fully with you is because we're going to be using constants. They're a good thing to use whenever possible. I'm kind of bad at it because I always forget it, but I'm going to try as much as I can while you guys are going through these tutorials with me. And as you remember, I said these spaces don't matter, just so you don't put in your values to your variables. Okay, and with that, I'm gonna say good luck and happy coding. See you in our next tutorial. Bye bye.